This is Jermaine Rayford, and I'm here with my guest and more anticipated, the pro wrestler, Mr. Reggie B. Fine. This is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And our topic of the day is going to be how black wrestlers got treated during the time you were coming up and the way they're treating them now in the business. What's your intake on the ones that's still around in the business and the ones that was around during your time that got mistreated or not they're just due in the business?
Well, sir, once again, I want to thank you for interviewing me. I know the pleasure is all yours, and ain't none of my pleasure, but the pleasure is all here just to be in the grace of a present, be present with one of the legends of the wrestling game. But the story that you was all bullshit to the side. African Americans never have been treated right in this business. And I don't know why in the fuck I chose to try to get in this business. I remember one time, y'all, I'm not prejudiced, I'm not racist. You can ask any motherfucking wrestler that I've been around for the last 30 years. My time in WWF, my time in USWA, my time here and there. Can't nobody say Reggie B. Fine is a prejudiced motherfucker. But I can remember watching some tapes before I got into this game, a little bit after I got into this game, 1962, to be exact. Same year I was born. Bobo was there and some other brother. I'm talking about like a motherfucking chiseling them out. Muscles on like Rocket Johnson and Tony Atlas used to look. I'm talking about muscles everywhere. Don't you know? Two fat ass white men beat Bobo was there with a body slam. Didn't give him nothing. Just ate him up. This business is a white man's sport. I hate to sound like I'm prejudiced, but I'm not fucking prejudiced at all. You know, if somebody think I'm prejudiced, they can suck my ass. Fuck them. But I'm not prejudiced at all. But this sports that I chose to get in, sir, is a prejudiced ass sport. You won't see but one or two blacks. Maybe one Indian, maybe one Mexican, maybe one Italian or something. You ain't gonna see that. It's predominantly white guys that does this sport. They said niggas done took over basketball, niggas done took over football. They trying to take over baseball, but they ain't gonna let us take over no baseball. You know, they got two or three niggas playing hockey now. You don't see but one or two of them. This sport has always been like this. And I don't know why is it like this, because you got a lot of black athletes should have been world heavyweight champion. By this sports being a work, you can take one of my damn, you can take this cell phone and make this motherfucker world champion if you to promote him. Just some kind of way the cell phone can fall on top of one of the guy that he wrestling and pin him 1, 2, 3, he the world champion. By being such a controlled sports, African American ain't never had a chance, man. And you had some good motherfuckers out there. I remember when I first started, you had Too Cold Scorpio. That's something that would jump off the top of this building. You remember Too Cold Scorpio?
Yeah.
He can jump off the top of this house and do 9 somersaults.
Reggie B. Fine, the pimp, the legend, goes by several names. Candyman, the heavyweight champ, the king.
King Elijah
Reggie
One.
B. Fine, the pimp.
Master B.
So I'm gonna ask you a personal question about the ladies in the industry of wrestling. Do you think these ladies is talented enough to be in, or they're in because of what they look like, what they shape like? Do they have to have a certain body feel, or do they have to? Well, this is the up and up. Can we talk on the up and up?
Yes, sir. No doubt. You talking about the ladies in my era or the ones out there now?
Is any ladies screwing their way to the top of the industry?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That shit ain't just started, man. That shit been going on ever since the Jackson 5 broke up. That was in 75, 76. But you talking about the present now or the ones that was with me back?
The ones that were with you back in the days, what you experienced back in the days, for seeing the women come along and the talented women coming along, or the pretty women that was along?
Well, you know, anytime that you see a woman wrestler in the game, and they in the game like 24/7, like Miss Texas. Don't get me wrong, Jackie was a bad bitch. She wrestled her ass off. Average man couldn't out wrestle her, cause she used to wrestle mans every night. But I heard she was fucking with this white boy, she was fucking with this white boy, the promoter this, the promoter that, the owner this, owner that. Like my partner Brickhouse Brown used to say all the time, if I had a pussy and I could fuck my way to the top, I'd be the world heavyweight champion. But what you gonna get a wet ass for and ain't gonna get paid? Brickhouse, me and Brickhouse Brown was in Jackson, Mississippi about 5 or 6 years ago, and we sit down and did a shoot interview. It's gonna be a special. Rest in peace, my friend. It's gonna be a special. You gonna hear him talk about motherfuckers. This ain't never been broadcast before. I think I told you or Sir Charles one of them about it. And when I tell you it's no holds barred with him talking about, and he said that same thing about a pussy with Miss Texas. She didn't fuck with no niggas. I knew that for a fact. She ain't fucking number white boys. You know, she ain't fuck nothing but white dudes. You know.
So who were the women you hung around during the time? Who was Reggie B. Fine, the pimp Reggie B. Fine? Who was in his entourage?
Sweet Georgia Brown. With her, huh?
She's from Atlanta.
No, not that one. No, she from Memphis originally. Sweet Georgia Brown. Yeah, she from Memphis, and she started out being Brickhouse Brown valet, and I think Brick got shipped to Texas or somewhere, and so they left me down there. And then the promoter Lola and Jerry, they put her with me. And we ran roughshod around that motherfucker, I know, about a year. Excuse me. She was doing a lot of different things. She couldn't wrestle, though. She was just pretty and a valet. You know, damn, excuse me. She got on the job training, too. But I hadn't heard from her in a year or two. She didn't even come to Brickhouse funeral or call or all while he was sick. So I don't know what. We should talk to her all the time. I ain't seen her. Fucking, what is it, 2020, what is it, April, May, June, July? Fuck, I don't remember. This COVID-29 got my mind all fucked up. I can't remember what's going on. But I know everybody's stuck in the house. That's the reason we're sitting down here doing these interviews. But I haven't talked to her in about a year or two. Because it'll be, I think, 2 years in August, July or something, that Brick done been passed away. I guess it been 2 years? Or been a year? I can't fucking remember. But I hadn't talked to her in a long time. I don't know if she mad at me or what. I ain't did shit to her because I ain't tried to fuck her. I used to mess with her aunt. I wouldn't even think about messing with her. But yes, now she was a real good valet for me for years and years and years. And she used to have it out with the dirty white girl, and I can't think of the other girl, Miss Texas. Oh, they got a video on YouTube with her and Miss Texas cat fighting. Woo, they were shooting. But Jackie would beat our ass quick. Jackie didn't play. Miss Texas did not play.
We're going to touch along on one of the other giants and one of the guys that were considered that almost changed the WWF into the NWO. And he goes by Big Sexy.
Kevin
Nash.
Yeah, man, fuck him. I didn't fuck with him, man. He did some old cock blocking ass shit one time about a bitch was in the dressing room. It came somewhere. And I don't know when the fuck they was, and I was in the dressing room, and we were doing a show somewhere. Cause I think I was in the WWF then, and I think this bitch was Naomi or some black bitch.
Sasha Banks.
Was it Sasha Banks? I don't know, but I forgot her name. She fine in the motherfucker. And then we was over in the corner talking, cause me and Awesome Kong, the girl Awesome Kong, was in the new league. It was in TNA. It was a TNA show. I remember now because Awesome Kong, the girl was down there, big old heavyset girl. Me and her used to be real cool talking. And I was over there talking to the other black girl. That motherfucker gonna come over. Hey man, that's me right there. You can get away from her. What? Fuck you mean? That's you, nigga. Oh, I guess he was telling me that was his bitch, you know. Or they left together and shit. But I wasn't even trying to talk to her. I hate motherfuckers that does that about a woman. You don't know what the fuck we could have been talking about coming over there and washing her car or something, you know, just gonna come up there and say, man, that's me right there. You need to get away from her. I said to myself, man, fuck you, motherfucker.